This is Calamus Marks the Spot. I'm Calamus, a middle-aged farming mom from the South.
And I'm Liv, a younger asthmatic girly from the city. And this is a mental health podcast from the South to the city where we talk about religion, our experiences, and our trips. And we'll be full of triggers.
Are you ready for my Calamus today?
Yes.
So I went to Sam's and they had lawnmowers for sale. A one that you stand up and ride behind, and one that you sit on.
Mm-hmm.
I was so excited. I'm scanning the little tag on it to see what it is. I spent 10 minutes. And then I was like, what is going on? Why can I not find a price on this? I'm looking side-eye at all the employees that are passing me, not offering to help and tell me how much this is. Clearly, I'm struggling. So then I start to look at it and I'm like, this is dirty. It is the workers. They have parked it there to go inside and eat lunch. And I am just circling their equipment, taking pictures of it. But really, I was it had like an inventory tag from their company, and I was trying to scan it, trying to make it be how much it was. And that's why none of the employees helped me, because I was stalking someone else's equipment. And then when I realized it, I was like, well, how do I walk away from this now? I don't like coming to you. Like, so the poor people were probably like, what the hell is she doing with her equipment?
Like you turned into a Karen and you're gonna, this is illegal.
I think I'm gonna post pictures. Yeah.
Taking pictures. Can I have that?
Anyway,
Can I buy that?
So there's no lawnmowers for sale, Sam's.
Oh, poor thing. So good.
I shouldn't be allowed to shop by myself.
She needs a supervisor. Oh, I love it. I just need to say that there is my stomach journey. About my stomach journey is I've gotten to eat such healthy, gut healthy, fermented, probiotic, fiber. I'm like getting all the balanced food in me, and it's still not working. Okay. So I finally went to TikTok. And
actually, good idea.
TikTok heard me. I didn't really have to go there. And, they'd be listening. And there was this thing called Coconut Cult. And it's like a little jar of yogurt. You heard of her?
No. Okay. I thought it was going to be like coconut oil.
Right. And so it's basically like what I think is like coconut cultures. So lots of good probiotics and stuff. And so first I see everybody, they're like, you gotta, no double dipping. It ruins the consistency. I don't know, contaminates it. And no using a metal spoon. You have to use a plastic spoon. And don't mix it. You don't need to stir it because it kind of separates. So I saw that first and I'm like, well, those are good things to know, I guess. And so you will eat a big old spoonful before you eat anything. And it kind of culturizes your stomach before you eat. So everyone's been like, 2 weeks in, I was like, oh, that's normal. So I got myself some chocolate. And everyone's like, don't smell it, just eat it. One thing about me, I kind of like disgusting stuff now. Okay. So I have a ramen spoon. It's like a plastic.
Yes. Like flat bottom. Got it.
Mm-hmm. And so I stuck it in there. Delicious. I think it's been like 3 or 4 days. Immaculate, gorgeous, everything's regular. So thankful. I have to go buy a bunch of jars. And now I'm like craving it. I'm like, can I just have it as a snack?
What happens if you're on a date? Do you have to bring it in a cooler and put it on the table and be like, excuse me?
Just 1 second. Give me 1 minute. So luckily, it's just the beginning of the day. First thing in the morning.
So you don't have to eat it every time you eat. Got it.
No. Yes. Also,
Very nice.
I kind of want to just finish this jar and see how it goes and then stop and see if it was just like I needed a reset, or is this just like
Okay.
part of me
Good
now?
idea. How are you?
All right, how y'all doing?
I'm
So good.
good. Charles, this is my cousin Olivia. Olivia, this is Charles.
Hi.
Me and
Hey.
Charles is good friends with my oldest brother. Well, friends with my oldest brother. They were kind of the same age. And let's see, Charles, you had a younger brother.
hmm
And I know that my mom studied with your mom because I have a really funny story to tell you about that. But tell me, that's about all I know. So tell me how you were introduced, I guess, to my mom or to to witnesses.
The first time was with Robbie. Then I studied with some people down in North Carolina, and I mean I did that for a couple of years, and I moved up here and did it for a couple of years.
You studied with Robbie first because you knew him, or he came to your door?
Oh no, it was because I knew him. I mean we were just buddies that hung around and stuff. We studied a little. I mean, well, he told me a little bit of it back then. I mean, really, when I met the people in Hickory, that I started studying more.
Did y'all really study or were y'all playing? Tell the truth.
Oh, I mean, uh, yeah, I mean, he gave me the magazines and stuff, and I mean, I'd read on my own.
Yeah, that sounds right. So the story that my mom told me was she was over at your mom's house studying, and your mom served her prunes, and she had never really eaten them, and so she drank coffee and then ate the prunes,
Oh yeah.
and she had to leave because she almost pooped herself.
Oh, that's
Oh, that would have probably been when we were members of that warehouse store, Paces.
So did you ever get baptized?
Nah, I actually got engaged to a witness. I mean, but I never got baptized.
Yeah,
or married.
okay.
Yeah, the it was. I mean, she was kind of keeping me secret, and I was studying with her dad. Uh,
So was
Wow.
this all around the same time because you still had to study with her dad?
yeah, this. I mean, after I moved up here to West Virginia, I mean, I met her several times at different jobs and stuff. It was really like MySpace where we started like flirting around and everything, but it didn't work out.
But so did she tell you you have to study with my dad for me to date you, or was it just
Oh no, I asked. I liked her dad, and um, yeah, I learned a lot of stuff.
did your mom ever get baptized or Ray, your brother?
No, I don't think Ray ever studied or anything. My mom studied a few more times up here, but she never really even went to meetings though.
Was it appealing to you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, I made a lot of new friends and stuff with it, and it got me to studying the Bible by myself though.
Yeah. So you met her, you liked her dad, so you started studying,
Oh yeah,
and then you broke up with her, or she broke up with you?
I broke up with her. We were together for like 4 years, and I mean, there was some bad stuff that happened. That yeah,
Okay. So that's a really long time to date somebody. We want to hear the truth. Y'all never slept together in 4 years. Come on.
negative. Yeah, I've
Whoa.
done.
How old were you?
We were together from 2012 up to 2000. I mean, it was the end of 2015. Well, I guess it wasn't 4 years.
So you were I mean, you were a full grown adult.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That is.
That didn't seem to like such a long time to you.
yeah. Well, I don't know if she held herself to the same standards. I mean, not with what was happening, but
Mm.
I never did.
No.
So she was probably one of those girls that got pregnant from sitting on the toilet seat.
I guess depending on how you want to look at it, I mean, it was something that she had previously gotten in trouble for with the elders and everything. And
Did she get in trouble for it after? Did she get in trouble for doing it with to you?
oh, not to me. I mean, but she had a little bit of a double life going on.
Mm. We found out that's very common. Very.
Yeah, especially, I mean, usually super religious means either you're really tapped onto that or you're hiding something.
Yeah.
Did you ever think that women were treated different in that religion or in all religions, or how did you see that at all?
More with like the previous like two generations, like I see more like them wanting to live their entire lives as basically like children and everything.
I didn't think of that.
Like, I mean, relationships don't really last beyond like 3 or 5 years. I mean, you see a lot of marriages breaking up. I mean,
You've been around it since the new rules have been in effect, or
yeah.
no?
Oh, yeah. That 2013, I believe, was when that new Gray Bible came out.
There's a new Bible? Stop it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got a lot of different wording and everything. It's more emphasized on like the governing body and everything. It seems like it to
Did you
me
know
anyway.
I did know. And is there pictures?
I've got one somewhere. I mean, I don't know where it is though.
they had to dumb it down to a picture Bible?
Oh no, it's just different language and I mean, there was some things like in like Revelations and later books that seemed different, but
How did you feel about the changes? Because, like, to me, I
that
feel like I deserve an award because I did it through all the hard stuff. Like,
yeah,
we call ourselves gold star witnesses. So, how do
yeah,
you feel about it?
I didn't necessarily like the stuff that was coming out. I mean, we had some videos we watched and everything while the new Bible they gave us was, I mean, they handed out and everything, and I've only been like a couple times since then,
What were the videos about?
mainly exalting the governing body and everything in New York. I mean, I did go like the things they had in like Charleston and everything, but I mean,
Like
I mean, it
convention?
might, yeah, like the conventions and stuff. But around that time too was when I started going less and less. That was coinciding though with I mean, a lot of the stuff that was happening with her too. So I'm not sure if it was more of that or if it was more like uh, what was happening.
Do you have any like really crazy experiences with any of the brothers in the hall? Like, did you get in trouble for anything or?
Oh no, just basically when everything happened to make it where I couldn't say I wasn't going to say anything to them anyway, but like to make it where I could, and like she told everybody I threatened them and everything. So I mean that's another reason why I never went back.
Is this that girlfriend?
Yeah,
She lied when you broke up with her?
yeah. I mean, I found out some. I mean, some stuff on when she left her iPad in my car and it dinged off my Wi-Fi. Like the little message box, I saw some messages come up when I confronted her about it. She, it wasn't good.
And so then she told the people in the church that you like made stuff up about you.
Yeah, and like when I started talking to her again, she was supposed to tell her father at least that that wasn't true, but I don't think she ever did.
To save herself, probably.
Yeah, I
Ugh.
know. I mean, I know why, but like, I mean,
Is she still a part of the religion?
oh yeah, I mean, still doing the same things too, though. I mean,
Yeah,
the fact that she's kind of a germ phobe, though, I mean, it's prevented her from doing a lot of the stuff that she was doing. But
that was a really good excuse.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But I was in
Uh,
love with her, and like, I would have done anything to be with her.
It'll get you.
do you think you go back?
I don't know, like the right circumstance, maybe. I mean, I think I'm probably better off on my own.
I didn't mean to her. I meant to the religion.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm talking. That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
you're talking about that. Okay, but are
No
you
better off.
spiritual or religious or?
I still study the same way and everything. It's just at this age and stuff like I mean, there's not really any space for me in there anyway. I'll just be the weird guy in the back.
So you don't feel like you kept friends in there?
Oh nah, yeah. when she said that stuff to me, like all of them stopped talking to me.
Is there another one you could go to, or you would just keep going?
I don't know. I mean, like everybody around here, like, Beckley, Charleston, and stuff. They're like, there's a lot of them that are related and everything, and
Yeah.
yeah, everybody knows everybody's business and stuff.
Yeah.
I'd probably have to go to Kentucky or something.
Yeah. Okay. Now we have to talk a little bit about, you have to remind me who shot who. I know one of you got shot with a BB gun, and I want to say maybe Robbie shot you.
Yeah, he shot a wadded up piece of paper with into my knuckle.
From a BB gun?
Yeah, those Chinese pellet guns we had were really powerful.
How old were you?
I was like 14.
You way old enough to know better. Way old enough. And here's the other thing they used to do. For some reason, and I have no idea where we got it or why we had it, but we had a box, a wooden box. And they would get in and nail them in this box and then push the box. Except that the nails were poking when they nailed it into the box, they were in the box.
What in the fear factor?
I think that was Joel and Robbie that did that.
Is that who it was?
Oh yeah, we did a lot of really stupid. I mean, it's
Come on, give us some more. What else?
I mean, there's all the stuff that Robbie and I think Robbie and Ray stole these rednecks beer, and they started shooting at us. It was a single shot shotgun and a 22. I thought I tore my arm up with briars or something. I think you saw us right after this because I'm like my shorts were like ripped up and bloody. But I think I might have either a buckshot pellet or a bullet in my left arm that just showed up. I mean, like I've got like a little nodule that sticks out. I mean, and the doctor said that it's something solid, and he wondered if I had a BB that got shot at me or something.
Oh my God, it stayed with you all these years.
Yeah, and I thought the injuries on my arms and stuff were just where we ran straight through briars and everything.
Where did you meet Robbie?
He showed up at Andy's house. Remember him?
I do remember Andy. I do.
Was he in
Andy was
neighborhood?
he was a boy who lived down the street from us. He lived like almost directly across from where my grandmother lived, where Mama Robinson lived. And he went to school with me, so he had to be like around my age. But he ended up killing himself by accident. They were playing, I think, Russian roulette, and he ended up.
Well, it wasn't. I mean, it was the guy that was with him. It was that Michael. I can't remember. I mean, his last name might have been Cord or something like that. They were together in the house, and it was a semi-automatic 25 caliber Beretta. And
oh my God.
I mean, Michael worked up at the plant that I was working at, and just the way that he acted whenever anybody asked about that made me think that he did it by accident.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, he was really young.
It was that same pistol that his mom used to have.
Yeah. And were you almost killed in the dirt pit beside Andy's house where everybody used to go ride go-karts and stuff?
Shoot, like Robbie, when he tore his lip and stuff up, that was at the actual dirt bike track.
Yeah, that was bad.
He took my bike up there. My bike was shredded all to crap.
Yeah.
I don't know why they thought.
Were you there?
They went and they grabbed my bike and took off in that direction, and it was some of Ray's friends and stuff that were with them, and they came back, and I've got an identical scar to that on my lip too. I mean, from something else.
Yeah, they were doing like BMX stuff, but Robbie was not BMX material, and I think he flipped over the thing, and his lips went through. It was awful.
That was a 26-inch dirt bike too. It was not meant to do stunts with.
Watch this.
Nor was Robbie's body.
Yeah.
uh,
That's so funny.
Oh,
Did you ever go in service?
yeah, I did a lot, especially I mean, like in like when I was down in Victor and down here in Beckley.
did you actually knock on the doors and talk to people?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't the best at it. I mean, when I get into situations like that, I tend to start stuttering. I
Is
mean, I could
anybody real mean, threatening you?
no, I mean, I most of the ones that answered the door were like real friendly older people. Either that or you get some flirtatious. Uh, middle-aged ladies that would open the door.
Oh, okay. Toot toot. We hear you.
Uh-huh. Joey got invited in too for some candy.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Remember Joey was like,
That's
oh,
right. But
I gotta go. I gotta
Oh
go. So I guess only the guys get flirted with at the doors.
apparently.
no,
Apparently.
I saw my ex get flirted with. I mean, quite a bit. I mean, and the girls that she used to go into service with. Unless she was, I mean, the only time she didn't was like whenever she went out with like the older ladies that were in like their 60s or 70s.
They were probably going to people's houses they knew. Don't. Oh God. So what are you doing now?
I'm a child support specialist. I mean, do that for, I mean, well, I've been doing that for about 3 months now.
Oh my God, I love that. Is it so fun?
Uh, well, I don't like, I just mainly do like call enforcements and like research and stuff on I mean, I haven't done any intakes or anything yet.
Yeah. I watch a lady on Instagram that does it, and it's wild. Some of the stuff she does, like they'll be fussing at her. I saw this one guy, and he was fussing at her, and he was like, something about a house, and someone had left him a house, and so she went and looked it up, and then she put a lien against the house, and he was so mad.
Oh yeah. I mean, they'll be, I mean, the most I've seen somebody behind so far has been like $56,000.
Oof.
Yeah. Oh, the insurance, I mean, not the insurance, but the interest goes up uh, substantially after it gets up so high.
Oof.
Oh yeah. Do you have any women on child support?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, usually the women though, like it'll be like after an abuse case, and either the father or a grandparent will take over.
Oh, so then they have to pay child support to the other person taking care of it.
Yep.
Hmm.
And sometimes the grandparent will go after the mother and the father.
Oh,
I could imagine.
Why not? Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
$56,000 doesn't seem like the worst amount behind ever. I have a friend, and she got so far behind that her son is in his 40s, and she's still behind.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when in arrears, I mean, when it goes like that, I mean, if somebody can, they can forgive the family arrears, but they can't forgive the state arrears. Like if they were on like state support,
Yeah.
so like that can follow you around, and you can actually they can give you a capias and you can be picked up at any time until you pay on it.
So, what have we learned, ladies and gentlemen? Keep it covered. Was there any particular teaching that you were just like, no?
Not really. I mean, when they had the older people take credit for the failed prophecy, that was kind of a put off. But I like everything I learned about
Explain that.
like the millennial prophecy.
Never heard
No,
of it.
tell me. We don't know what you're talking about. Tell us.
Like up until 2000, there was supposed to be a prophecy that like basically that was going to be the
Like end of the world.
Yeah. And but when that didn't happen, they had the elders at like local on the local level take credit for the failed prophecy.
What did they say?
This guy was like like one of the oldest elders that I'd seen, and like that wasn't them. That was us. That was us. And the way that the governing body is, I doubt very seriously that prophecy could be enacted in Watchtower and all over the religion in general without them having input on it. I
So
mean,
what's
Yeah.
this millennial prophecy?
it was basically, I mean, it was going to be that was going to be I mean, when everybody got resurrected and judged and everything. And now they say it's a time of God's choosing, which is what is in the Bible. But like they should have said that from the very beginning, though.
Wait, so the 144,000 thing is out?
No, it's still in, but they say that they can basically anoint whoever's I mean, the chosen of God and everything, though.
So
Like,
is it still, so what he's saying is that they were saying that in 2000 it was going to be the end of the world, and then when it didn't happen, the local elders were like, old elders, they were like, it was our fault, we got it wrong, not, don't blame them. Surely all the 144,000 have died, right? Like the original 144,000?
no, that's still like it's like I mean, to tell the truth, I don't really believe that they can anoint the chosen of God. I mean,
There's no way they're all still alive, because when I was a kid, which was a very long time ago, they were all like in their 60s, 70s, 80s.
well, they still haven't chosen all the 144,000 either. Like there was
Is there a list?
I mean, according to them, the like Bethel, they can choose, basically appoint the anointed, or like they can divine the anointed.
Okay, this clears it up, because remember, you just have to be knowing. No, the bitches are choosing.
Yeah.
And I think 144,000 people, that they're all dead, and they're like, okay, well, somebody was lying on this list.
Well,
For
they
sure it was Mark, and they marked him off.
according to I mean, according to the ones that I met and everything, like, I mean, they didn't say how many that they had already chosen and stuff, but like they hadn't all been chosen yet either.
This is
Very
getting
sus.
fishier and fishier.
Very sus.
Very sus.
Yeah.
Can you apply to be one of the 144,000?
No,
I
you
vote
have.
for.
I mean, according to them, you have to be basically a witness from birth, and um, you have to be baptized. Yeah, there was a
What
lot of
else?
other
I'm 2 for 2, Charles. Come on, I'm
stuff.
still in the running.
uh, but then again, you wouldn't. I mean, were you married somebody that wasn't a witness? So, I mean, that
So you're
It's
knocks you
out.
always
out.
Brandon that gets me in trouble.
Yeah.
Sacrifice him.
But if he dies,
Of
I'm back
natural
in the running.
causes. This is very interesting.
That was very interesting. Yeah. All righty. Well, thank you so much for doing this. We really, really appreciate it. It was so good talking to you.
Good talking to you.
Nice to meet
And
you.
hopefully we'll apply to get on that list.
Yeah, she's trying to go to heaven.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
I'm sure there's a few more left.
Yeah, there's a few spots left. All right. Bye. Okay. What do you have for us today, Liv?
My flirter trip. Went to flirter. And it's hot as fuck already. And I live in the desert, and it is not humid. And here's the thing. When I go to the beach, it's okay to be humid. We were in the marina. It is not okay to be humid there. I cannot touch the water. There is no sand. There's no distraction from that weather. That is what I've learned. I need to clarify, are we on the bay side or on the beach side? Because that is very important to me now that I know. So
got it.
Very cute bars, very cute bars. Very few cute boys. And I managed to find the one with borderline personality disorder.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you very much. Do you want to hear how I found him?
Yes, of course.
Okay, we're going right into Liv's Loose Lips.
Okay.
So I kissed a boy at a bar. Then I left that bar, went to a new bar, kissed a boy at that bar. A first boy came and saw, very upset, apparently. And then the second boy I was kissing noticed, saw, maybe I told him I was drinking, and I got both their numbers for some reason, and then I left both of them. So I found a third boy. We went home together. The next day, I had a message from one of them, and it seemed like it was the one I went home with. And so I text him. Turns out it wasn't him. And that was the second boy I kissed. And he was very upset. So
now you've upset the first boy, the second boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then I wasn't going to message him because it was an accident. And he kept going. I wasted his night, all these things. And then hours later, he then messaged me again to tell me how unwell I was and how two-bit whore I was. And I said, glad you got that off your chest. And my friend says, and none on mine. And so I put the whole thing on because that's so good. And that lit a fire in him, actually.
Oh.
So then he starts going off about, I'm probably one of those girls that's got BPD, and I have a therapist, and I probably have this going nowhere job, probably a hairstylist or a nurse or an esthetician. 34, 35, what? Like, oh my God, crazy girl, gaslight, deflect. You've ruined every relationship in your whole life. I assure you that everything is your fault. Just going off. And I should have said that's okay. No, back it up. His first message from the night before was, I'm going to come to Arizona and then we're going to get married. And I want to take you to lunch before you leave. And I'm a multimillionaire. Okay. Then cut to the next thing, telling me all this stuff. And I should have said, this is no way to treat your wife.
Okay. This is like the third marriage proposal on the first date that you've had.
You know, I guess my kisses are magic. I know. I'm getting marriage proposals and everything.
It's crazy. This is awesome.
I know.
You two-bit whore.
You two-bit. I like that one. You two-bit whore.
You should be like, I prefer slut face.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
And so eventually I just did like little one-word responses, but eventually I had to stop because I was like, this is fucking with his mental health. It's not okay.
Right.
Projecting. Yeah. Clearly he's projecting. My God. So I wrecked Florida just like I should have. And don't give out your numbers so fast, I guess.
Yeah, you've got to have a burner phone, don't you think? For sure.
Yeah, that's the whole problem is that I can't remember 2 numbers. That's ridiculous. So,
but can't you just like tap your phones together now?
I mean, I know. I should just probably get their number.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea.
I'll get that for next time.
Okay.
What's your mom moment?
I never thought, like when you get in school, when you're in school and you get out for the summer, you're like, and then when you get to be an adult, you're like, summer fucking sucks. Why is this so awesome? Like, this is stupid. And then when you have kids again, there's nothing better than the end of school. Like, you're like, come on, school, come on. Like, way more than when you were in school. There's nothing better than the end of school when you have kids in school. Nothing.
So you get it back.
Things you don't know.
It doesn't have to go away forever.
Times 10. Times 10.
She's having 3 parties, 3 graduations.
Because you're not getting an end of the year party. Nobody gives you that. Nobody gives you awards. You don't get honors day. None of that shit. Anyhow, right. So something to look forward to. Are you ready for your question?
Yes.
Do you wash your feet?
What do you mean?
Like, do you pick up your feet in the shower and wash them?
Yes, only because I've seen on social media people bashing people who don't clean their feet. So
okay, I thought that's why the bottom of the tub was textured, so you could your feet clean?
Love.
So you pick up your feet and wash the top of them and the bottom of them?
You know me, I will be multitasking. So what I do
Okay.
is I do a figure 4 stretch while I'm washing.
Yeah.
So that I could be stretching out my Pilates while I'm in the shower. And then I clean my feet.
Have you noticed a difference in the cleanliness of your feet?
Now, let me tell you, my last pedicure lady said, your skin's so soft. You don't need pumice rub. No callus removal. Only sugar scrub.
Okay. Well, I'm going to get on the bandwagon and see what happens. All right. Well, next time we have questions from listeners.
Yes. Love, 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 love.
Yes. So if anybody out there, any one of our 15 listeners has a question, just write it down.
Send it in a comment, text us.
Message us. Yeah, whatever.
We'd love
so far,
any questions.
All the questions are for you.
Oh my God. So. I do need an OnlyFans. Got it. Noted.
Yeah. All righty. Well, from the south to the city.
Don't be shitty.
Shitty.